Hello. Today we're going to be working on lesson 6.8. This is distributive property and partial quotients. So we used the distributive property when we did multiplication, but we can also use it with some division problems. Let's take a look. Jake and his three brothers all went on separate vacations. They traveled 484 miles in all. They each traveled the same distance. How many miles did each person travel? Well, Jake and his three brothers, I know that that's going to mean 4 people. So my equation is going to be 48 divided by 4. We can create an area model and break down the 484 into its place value parts. So it would be 480 and 4. So then we can divide that problem by 4. That's our divisor. So 400 divided by 4 is 100. 80 divided by 4 is 20. I see my basic fact. That's how I'm doing that. And 4 divided by 4, of course, is 1. Then I can take those partial quotients and add them together. 100 plus 20 plus 1 is going to equal 121. So 484 is equal, divided by 4 is equal to 121 with no remainder. So each person traveled 121 miles. To do the check, I would take 121, multiply it times 4, and I would get 484. Now, setting it up this way is pretty easy when I can see that 4 all of these numbers are multiples of 4. So that's a good clue. You might even see like 4 goes into 4 once, it goes into 8 twice, it goes into 4 once. That gives me the 121. Maybe you see that. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the next example, which is going to show us partial quotients. Partial quotients is a way to divide where you can break the dividend, this part, into parts that are easier to divide. So there's 625 bars of soap. Each gift bag will have 5 bars of soap. How many gift bags can be made with the soaps? So our problem is going to be 625 divided by 5. And this time we're going to use partial quotients, okay? So first we're going to start by dividing the hundreds. 5, if I multiply 5 times 100, that would get me 500. And that's pretty close. It gets me a lot closer. So 100 would be a partial quotient. Then I'm going to subtract the 500 from 625, and I get 125. So now I need to divide 125 by 5. Ooh, but that's really hard. I do know that some compatible numbers. I could do 5 times 20. 5 times 20 is going to be 100. So I can subtract that out, and I would be left with 25. Oh, 25, I know that one. 25 divided by 5, that's 5. 5 times 5, 25, and I'm left with 0. When I get to 0, I'm done. So I can take these partial quotients that I have here, 100 plus 20 plus 5, and that's going to give me the answer 125. So 625 divided by 5, that's 125. To answer the problem, so 125 gift bags can be made. Have fun practicing this with your teachers and your classmates.